Life in itself is a mere succession of separations, beginning with birth, going through several weaning periods and the development of the individual personality, and finally culminating in death. Which represents the final separation. At birth, the individual experiences the first shock of separation, which throughout his life he strives to overcome. By opening themselves to critical inquiry, they begin to learn how to emancipate themselves from what they know. They learn how to unlearn. The outbreak of neurosis typically comes from the streaming together of these two fears, the fear of living and the fear of dying, which even in the trauma of birth, designated as the fear of both going forward and of going backwards. A crisis seems to break out at a certain age when the life fear which has restricted the eye's development meets with the death fear as it increases with growth and maturity. The individual then feels himself driven forward by regret for wasted life and the desire to retrieve it. The fear of life is the fear of separation and individuation. The fear of death is the fear of union and merger, in essence, the loss of individuality. But this forward-driving fear is now death fear, the fear of dying without having lived. In the process of adaptation, man persistently separates from his old self, or at least from those segments of his old self that are now outlived. Like a child who has outgrown a toy.
He didn't understand how much a father could love his child.
Both separation and union, however, are desired as well as feared, since the will to separate correlates with the creative impulse and the will to unite with the need for love. The love feeling unites our I with the other, with the thou, with men, with the world, and so does away with fear. The artwork presents a unity, alike in its effect and its creation, and this implies a spiritual unity between the artist and the recipient. Artists feel most strongly the longing for attachment, the will to unite. He has awareness of his own splendid uniqueness in that he sticks out of nature with a towering majesty, and yet goes back into the ground a few feet blindly and dumbly to rot and disappear. He discards the old parts of himself for which he has no further use,